This video is brought to you by Cool Green Clothing. Cool Green Clothing is a Baltimore-based clothing line that started back in 2018 and has been growing strong ever since. Make sure you follow Cool Green Clothing on Facebook and IG at Cool Green Clothing, and check out their website, coolgreenclothing.com, where you can find the latest cool green fashions and hats, women's apparel, and the latest men's collection. Remember, if you ain't coolin' and getting the green, you're in the way.
The word black always meant something negative, For example, black sheep, black male, black market. Whenever you put the word black next to another word, it means something negative or up top in the English language. But in business, the word black is kind of like totally different. It means something positive. So if your business is in the black, that means your business is in a good area. It's making a profit. So in most businesses, it doesn't start turning a profit until the end of the year, them holiday times in the fourth quarter. And that is what mostly Black Friday came about. You can go on and on down the list of these corporations that we've been putting in the black and keeping in the black. All right, what I want you to do is help a small business, preferable a black business, help them get into the...
What's going on, YouTube fam? This your boy Tony 2Times, and we back with another episode of the Baltimore Way, man. Before I start, be sure to like, comment, share. Definitely watch the video to the end. Let's get right into it. All over the world, people have found ways to survive or to make extra money. Sometimes illegal, sometimes legal. In inner cities, people might sell anything from narcotics to plates of food. It's all a way to survive. I'm sure we all know about community stores, not corner stores, but a person or family in the neighborhood that sells items to make an extra few dollars, like a candy lady. On this episode of the Baltimore Way, we will talk about a case where a South Baltimore man thought it would be a good lick to rob the neighborhood candy lady, but would lead to a 9-year-old boy being shot. Let's get right into it. On September 17, 2013, in the Cherry Hill neighborhood in South Baltimore, a family was going about their regular routine, selling candy to the neighborhood kids and just trying to make some extra money. Allegedly, as the night went on, a 38-year-old man decided to make a move on the home. As he approached the door, he tried to force his way in, but the family couldn't see who it was, so the mother pushed back on the door to keep the man from entering. Once they were able to peep to see the man's face, they noticed he had on a face covering and blicky in his hand. The man would start demanding money from outside of the door while the family struggled to keep him out. As the situation escalated, the man allegedly let off 3 shots in the home, shooting blindly a 9-year-old boy who was making his way upstairs to get away from the situation was struck and hit. After the family panicked, the man fled the scene. Next, one of the 9-year-old boy's siblings ran to the neighbor's house to get help. Neighbors said the family were crying and scared as the young man was taken to the hospital. He would end up in stable condition, but he ended up making it. But now the neighborhood was in shock and confused. BPD would get involved after looking at surveillance camera footage in the area. They saw a man running towards some nearby woods, but he also lost his shoe in a robbery attempt. It was left on the scene. BPD would arrive and search the area, finding a 357 in the neighborhood and people recognizing the shoes, and BPD eventually realizing the suspect from interactions in the area. As the night went on, police went to the man's home and he stuck his head out the window saying he was getting out the shower and had been home all night. When confronted with the evidence against him in the shoe, the man told police him and his friend shared shoes sometimes and it couldn't be him. But he was arrested. As the case went on, DNA evidence would point to him. He eventually told BPD he wasn't alone and was not the shooter, but ballistics and fingerprints showed different. Prosecutors painted a picture of a man thirsty for a lick and was frustrated he couldn't get in the home and fired shots blindly, not caring who got hurt. He was eventually found guilty and sentenced to almost 31 years in prison. The young man who was shot will recover, but the community said he was different after that, not riding bikes like he used to or outside no more playing sports. In the streets, desperation causes people to make some fast decisions and dumb mistakes, not thinking it could go left and innocent people could be hurt. Every so-called lick is not worth it. Fast money can get you big time, but hey, that's the Baltimore way. Man, crazy story, you feel me? This happened back in 2013. I think bro caught his time in 2015. You know, the young man who was hit, fortunately he made it, you know, but it's a crazy situation. Like, I don't even know why somebody would try to rob like a candy lady or something like that. Especially not no man that's 38 years old. Like, you gotta think, like, they ain't got that much money in the house. Like, they selling candy to the kids. You know what I mean? This ain't like a trap house or nothing like that. So even if you get a couple dollars, it ain't gonna be no more than something probably to go get fresh with or go get you something to sip on or something like that. But people be thinking that all money good money, you know what I mean? But your principles and morals gotta come in sometime. You know, when you younger, you make stupid decisions and you do stupid things, you feel me? You might make a move that don't make sense because you young, but as you get older, everything you doing should be about like betterment of your family and bettering your situation, you know what I mean? Or trying to make generational wealth, you feel me? And robbing a candy lady ain't gonna do that, you know what I mean? It ain't gonna get you that kind of money. It really ain't gonna get you nothing. And especially if you just go in there blicking off and shooting blindly and you end up hitting a 9-year-old boy. You see what I'm saying? That don't make sense. Like, you behind the door, you can't even see what you shooting. So you ain't get the money and you shot somebody and you got over 30 years in prison for what? You know, that's what I'm saying. You gotta think out here, like, a few seconds or a few minutes of you doing something stupid that cost you 30, 40 years in prison. You feel me? Some minutes can take away years of your life. You feel me? If that makes sense. So you just gotta think out every situation. You can't be always quick to look for the fast come up, because sometimes that fast come up ain't where it's at. You know, sometimes you might need to take it slow. You might need to, you know, do things a little different. You can't do what everybody else do. Some people do things, they feel like they ain't got no options. But at the end of the day, man, we always got a choice, you know. And if you in the community, you feel me, and I'm pretty sure he knew the candy lady. If he live in that community, he knew these people. So to run down on some people you know for a few dollars, it ain't even worth it, man. It don't even make sense. But y'all already know, man. It's crazy out here. This is another episode of the Baltimore Way. This your boy Tony 2 Times. Y'all know I appreciate the love and support like always. Be sure to follow me on Instagram if you haven't already at _Tony 2 Times. You can email me at tony2times.biz@gmail.com if y'all got any video requests. Oh yeah, man, we got a giveaway coming up soon, you feel me, for hitting the 50K. I definitely appreciate y'all, so stay tuned. I'm gonna update on that. I love y'all, fam. This is another episode of the Baltimore Way. I'm out.